Henry Ford was a very bold and ambitious man. His favorite saying was, "I want this. That means it will happen." And the entrepreneur's life was a vivid example of how this phrase works perfectly. 1. Keep your brain young. Ford was absolutely certain that a person should constantly learn new things and acquire new skills throughout their life. "Anyone who stops learning is getting old, whether at 20 or 80, Henry said. He added that the youth of the body is primarily the youth of the brain. You can only preserve it by one means, learning. That's why people with clear, agile minds stay young longer. 2. Don't give up after the first failures. Henry Ford often repeated that failures are more valuable than successes because they force a person to learn from mistakes, start over, and become better. The entrepreneur also advised not to dwell on these mistakes, but to find a way to correct them. "It's foolish to be afraid of making mistakes and failing," Ford said. Ford also rightly observed that most people set goals for themselves, but give up prematurely without achieving their dreams. Those who show persistence and patience more often become successful. "People often give up before they even fail," Ford said. 3. Breaking work into parts makes achieving the goal easier. Henry Ford used this method when tackling large tasks and recommended it to his subordinates. A large volume of work is easier to accomplish if you break the task into many small subtasks. To do this, you need to create a list of step-by-step tasks and start working on them one by one. 4. You are as successful as you believe. Henry Ford, like many successful people, knew the power of thought. You become what you believe. You are successful to the extent that you believe in your success. Those who achieve success never doubt their abilities and luck. Those who constantly doubt themselves, fear and hesitate, rarely achieve their dreams. "Think you can or think you can't, either way you'll be right," Ford said. 5. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. To better understand subordinates and partners, Ford used another useful technique. He put himself in someone else's shoes, empathized with their situation, and tried to understand their motivations. Then Ford would return to his own body and find common ground with his counterpart. My secret to success is the ability to understand another person's point of view and look at things from both their perspective and mine. The ability to see things from two positions simultaneously, Ford called his main secret of success.